Alright, hello everyone. It is a lovely Tuesday, and we're going to be playing a brand new game. It looks super cute. I know almost nothing about it. We could find, there it is. Hi, welcome on in. Let me, switch this over. There we go. There's got to be a way to automate that. I'll figure that out some other time. Yeah, new game, Pog. Welcome in, Nanner. How you doing? There we go. It looks super cute. It might be far too loud, but it's hard to tell. At least it seems very loud. Could just be... Why does it gotta do that? That's probably why the audio from my headphones was completely maxed out. That's always fun. Okay. Can I... Nope. Keyboard only. Let's go. That's alright. But yeah, it's like a fun little mushroom adventure game. I'm really excited because it's super cute. Look at me sleeping on my face. That's adorable. Looks like Mushu, Mishu, and Umi are up. Better go check on them. Oh my gosh, I love this already. We can hop. We're in a beautiful pond area. Oh my goodness. I forgot to start recording. Oh well, I'll just download the VOD. We're good. Normal amount of scuff. Yeah, we're playing Smushy. I had never heard of it. I saw it on the Steam Summer Sale and said, "You're coming home with me." And here we are. Hey, Umi. Wah! Oh. Hey, Smushy. Seems like a cool spot to play your flute. Yeah, right? It's so cute. Really? I'm kind of scared being way up here. What are you doing up here, then? I, I lost Pokey. Who? My pet ladybug. No! Not the ladybug. Yeah, absolutely true and valid. Especially about the ladybug now. Oof. You named him? Of course. It's my best friend. Umi, that ladybug probably flew back home to its family. I don't think it was ever a pet to begin with. No way. I bet he's lost and scared out there. Umi, listen. Pokey loves it when I play the flute. He follows me around whenever I play it. So maybe he'll come back. Oh no. Full-on crisis mode. Pokey really means a lot to you, huh? Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll see if I can find him then. You'll help? Oh, thank you, Smushy. Here. Take my flute. Don't you need this? I've been up here playing for a while now, but it's still no Pokey. So maybe if you play it, he'll come to you. I guess it can't hurt to try. Thanks, Smushy. I'll stay here and see if I can spot him. Oh my god, this is adorable. What happens if I jump from... Oh, nothing. Good morning, Smushy. Hey, Mishu. Are you working on a new drawing? Yep. It's going to be all of us having a picnic. Oh. Oh, I like the sound of that. Don't look at it though, okay? It's not ready yet. What a mood. I promise to shield my eyes from it. You have my word. Okay, good. Oh, we swimming? Hey, Mushu. Mushu? Good morning, Smushy. What are you doing? Practicing my floating. I'm still too scared to swim out there. So for now, I'm practicing in this pool. Oh. Well, it's looking good. Thanks. I just trampled all over that drawing. Okay. Let's go up here and play the flute. Oh, I see a thing. I see a thing. I think I see the ladybug. Think I see Pokey. Pokey! You found him. It's like Pokey is happy to see you, Umi. I was so worried about you. Don't you ever leave me again, Pokey. I'm sure that won't happen, Umi. Pokey is part of the family now. You're right. And family always sticks together. Yep. Now, how about we get down from here? Okay. Maybe Musho and Mishu want to play with Pokey. Let's go see. Wait. What's that flapping sound? No! Oh, hi, Wope. Well, come on in. I have been abducted. Smushy! Help! Ugh. I must have blacked out. But where am I? How long was I out? And would you put me down already? For the last time, I'm not food. Why did we stop? Wait a second. Where am I? Hello? Anyone? I'm lost. Oh no, 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 no. Umi, Musho, Mishu. I have to get back to them. There must be a way home. I no longer have flute. So, already interesting. There's empty cups and abandoned bricks, as if there used to be a house here. Cannot walk on those sticks. We know we can swim. And that's the only way I'm currently seeing. And it does look like there's interesting things over there, so down we go. Does not appear to be anything behind the waterfall. Sag. It's a crime. A travesty. There's... seems to be at least ways up and down. I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting down there. Doesn't hurt to look, though. There's fun lights. What? Well, hi, Pengu. Thanks for the raid. My goodness, what a way to start out. I love those Evos the way it is. Thank you for the follow. Come on in, Trev. Trevi. Well, thank you for the follow, Pengu. JD! Come on in. Hi! Well, come on in. I love the dancing bun bear. So hi, welcome on in. For those of you who don't know me, I am Bake the Frog. Bake, comma, the frog. Don't bake the frog. That is not cool. But yeah. We bring in the squad in it. Yeah, I see that. Well, come on in, everyone. We're playing Smushi. Frog pie? Frog pie? Oh no. Oh no. That sounds so cursed, but also. Excuse me. Hey there. Welcome to paradise, my friend. Your plans have been ruined. Oh no. What were you up to, Pengu? What were you playing? Welcome to paradise, my friend. This is paradise? Oh yeah. Peace and quiet. JD, I feel that. Also, thank you for agreeing no baking the frogs. Peace and quiet. Nobody around. You're about to live the good life, my friend. I can't stay here. I've got to get back home. Oh. Are you lost? I'm very lost. I was taken from my home and family just now. Well, where do you live? I'm not quite sure. But it's near a lake. Is there one nearby? There isn't a lake around here, but there is a river in one of the nearby forests. Maybe it'll lead to your lake. Well, I guess I could try finding this river then. Getting the dubs in For Honor. Nice! I haven't thought about For Honor in a long time. How's that game doing? You want to get back home, right? More than anything. Then you've got to be strong, confident, and most importantly, brave. But I don't even know what's out there. You can fear the unknown all you want, my friend, but it won't get you anywhere. So instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it. You're right. I'm going to do it. I'll find my way back home no matter what. That's the spirit. I know you got what it takes, so I want you to have these. Got Tools of the Explorer. Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited to see that frog pie drawing, JD. You better share. I'm pointing my finger at the screen, not that you can see. You'll be soaring through the skies and climbing on almost everything with those. You'd really let me have these? Oh, sure. My days of adventuring are over, so I'm ready to pass them on to someone in need. And that's you, my friend. So just follow this dirt path and keep an eye out for that river. Okay, I will. Thank you so much. My pleasure. What's your favorite class in For Honor? Yeah, the little green guys. I wanted to make stream a little bit more lively. I still have a little bit of work to do on it, but it's at least going. Oh, I have to hold. There we go. I am liking this game already. Oh. Okay, so I can only do that once. Yeah, stream avatars, let's go. Ooh, there's a green thing. This crystal rock thingy is in the way. Maybe I could smash it with something. I need a rock. Ooh. I found a tool of mining. It's a hex wrench, Allen wrench, whatever you want to call it. This thing is strong. I bet it could smash some rocks. Heck yeah. We are professional miner. Oh, we can collect the rocks. We have green glowing rocks. We are becoming irradiated. View items, skins, and more from your inventory by pressing tab. Skins? Classic Shroomy. The perfect glider does exist. Rusty, but trusty. This thing is strong. I bet it could smash some rocks. Notes. Okay. I like it. Aw. Looks like someone left a map here. Guess they don't need it anymore? We take the map. Ooh. I am. Smushi is a legend. Mycenia. Sigh. What a shame. Is everything okay? I'm afraid not. It looks like this is the only restored shrine now. What are shrines for? Oh, you must not be from around here. These shrines bring us good luck. It's said that if the right flower is placed in the center, the forest will grant you luck and good fortune. Wow. How nice of the forest. Yes, very nice indeed. But if only the others were restored. Oh, well, don't worry. I'll keep an eye out for them. It's very kind of you, little mushroom. Yeah. Yeah, there should be a lot of customizations. Um Ooh. Oh my. Another mushroom species. Yes? It is I. And what species are you? The Smushy species, I guess? Smushy species? This is a new one for me. I must record my findings. But alas, I can't do anything without a new writing tool. What do you mean? Well, I'm a mycologist, you see? And I record my research of mushrooms in my journal, but I'm unable to record any data. How come? My writing tool has withered away, it seems. Maybe I can find one for you? You'd do that for me? Sure. Once again, the mushroom species amazes me. I'll be here if you happen to find one. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, a flower. Eh. Oh, I found a spore energy. I feel a strong energy from within. Also, it's sticky. Ew. Oh, a flower. Can I sit on it? It's bouncy. Oh, it's bouncy. I found a tool of writing. Ooh, pointy. Makes me feel academic. Can make it. Yeah. Got more. Got more radium. This game is so cool. Oh, I'm not gonna make that one. Oh. Maybe there's a way to cut these vines. Maybe. Yay! I think what this needs isn't in this forest. Oh. Backtracking. We like backtracking here. Especially when the world is pretty and interesting. Like, look at this. Look at all of it. Alright. Oh, there's a thing in there. Would seem. Yeah, another rock. Sorry, snail, I found a rock. I found something you can use. At least I think so. Here you go. Holy mushroom! You've saved me, little Smushy. With this, I can continue my research. Oh, cool. And as my thanks, I'll share this with you. Behold! The Mycology Journal! The who what? Listen carefully, Smushy. Every time you come in contact with a new mushroom, a new entry will appear in your journal, and you can read each entry to learn more about that mushroom. Sounds pretty neat. Never been able to learn more about my kind. There's so much to discover, little Smushy. So go out there and learn about your amazing species. Hold on, is this real facts? Oh. It is real facts. Oh. About this mushroom. Although there are several pinkish Mycinia species, this one is rather special. If the flesh is cut, a dark red blood, in quotations, exudes out, thus giving this mushroom the nickname Bleeding Mycinia. Like most fungi, this species is saprotropic, meaning it obtains nutrients from decomposing organic matter. Smushy notes. These things ooze out red liquid when cut. I'm fascinated and terrified at the same time. Oh, and we can rotate? Oh, this game is so cool. So anytime I find a new mushroom, I will learn. About this mushroom. This species grows in clusters on decaying wood and is easily spotted with its cinnamon to orange caps. Take caution when foraging for this species, as they are easily confused with the poisonous sulfur tuft mushroom. Oh. These are always growing in groups. I wonder if they ever get tired of each other. Like, what happens if they get into a fight? They just have to stare at each other and get over it? You know? I bet they do have to do that. Oh, hi. Hello? Hey. See any purple crystals around here? Well, because they're very powerful. Really? They just seemed like regular crystals to me? Fool! They hold great power. Power that only mushrooms can harness. Oh. Well, I am indeed a mushroom. Yes, yes, an interesting specimen. But it'll take more than that. You must acquire an augmenter to use its power. Are you paying attention? Yes, I am. Something about an augmenter? Precisely. Find an augmenter, combine your purple crystals with it, and watch yourself transform. Oh, sounds pretty cool. The power of crystals is cool. Right. Be warned. These augmenters are not so easily found. But the purple crystals share their knowledge with me. They speak to you. In riddles, yes. Transcripts of where these augmenters may be. So speak to me if you wish to access such powerful knowledge. Okay, thanks. Now then, what would you like to know? Strawberry augmenter, let's go. Juicy, sweet, and red, strawberries fill her head. What would you like to know? One of these shrines holds something divine. Oh, he's literally giving me riddles to solve. Oh, I love this game. Flower augmenter. She treasures the flower shrines, adorned with colors divine. A locked door with a mystery in store. Alright, so... Oop. Hi. Alright, so... Strawberries in her head. I bet there's gonna be a pot somewhere that has strawberries in it. Ooh, rocks. Another rock. And another. And another. Ooh, a blue one. Let's go up to a high place again and try not to get distracted this time. Oh, there's strawberries. I see the strawberries. Anemone Woods. Oh, there's new mushrooms. And then... Are these the same ones? And Tolama Hochstetter. And Tolama Hochstetter, also known as the blue-pink gill, is a small and delicate species, yet it's quite distinctive with the all-around blue coloration. Truly a sight to behold if you come across one. The blue coloration could potentially be used as a natural blue dye, but further research is still needed. These blue mushrooms really stand out, almost in a showing off kind of way. Wait a sec. Are they blue to make other mushrooms jealous? Oh no, it's working. No! No, Mushy! No, Smushy! Beautiful the way you are. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, look at that. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Is there anything in those? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. Boing. What? Excuse me. For the last time, I am not a strawberry. Thank you and goodbye. I, never thought you were a strawberry? Wait. My bad. I thought you were that crazy girl who tried to eat me. I definitely wasn't trying to do that. I was just wondering if you've seen any blueberries around here. Blueberries, eh? I can't say I've seen any here, but you could always check the crystal caves. Crystal caves? Yeah, stuff falls in there all the time. Pretty sure that cave is magic or something. I mean, the crystals flip and glow in there. Explain how that works. I honestly, I, I, I thought it was a strawberry too, but it could be. There is actually a plant that looks like a strawberry but isn't. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's really similar. The only difference, like real difference aside from like it looking slightly different, is it's just kind of flavorless and not like super strawberry flavored. Explain how that works. I really don't know. Magic. I like the way it thinks though. It is pure, it's just magic. Everything runs on magic. Well, uh, where is this crystal cave exactly? To my right. You literally can't miss it. Oh, perfect. But these pesky vines showed up recently. Looks like nobody is getting in there until those vines get cut. It's times like these I wish I had a double-sided axe. That sounds really inefficient. Thanks for the help. And thank you for not thinking I was a strawberry. We totally think he's a strawberry, though. That's okay. We'll let him live their life. It's also like there's strawberries right there, and then they're looking over there like a little strawberry. Is that a ghost? I think that was a ghost. A rubber band. Found a band of elasticity. Can this slingshot me home? Probably not. So now what can I... wonder what I can... Oh, there's a rock in there. Hey, there's rocks over here. You know, I bet these green and blue rocks are like some sort of fertilizer thing, you know? Oh. Ooh, rocks. Ooh, more rocks. So there's gotta be a blue flower somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. I found a spore energy. What's going on with these spores? Wah! What was that? Hey, wait a second. My legs feel stronger. Oh, we can run now. We have the power of leg running. Oh, another mushroom. Voluptu voluptuous Gliocephalus. Gliocephalus? This large mushroom is commonly known as the big sheath mushroom, with a cap of about 5 to 15 centimeters in diameter. The top of the mushroom cap is marked with markedly sticky when fresh, so touch with care. I tried saying the name of this mushroom quickly 3 times in a row. It was a lot harder than I thought. Cool mushroom, though. I feel it. Voluptuous Glycephal. Yeah, I can't even say it once normally, so. Bang. It's a cool mushroom, though. Oh, there's a mushroom up there. Let's go say hi. Let's go make a new friend. Yeah. Oh, man. What a vibin' day. Yeah, it's really nice out. Hanging by the water. My blue bee that I worked so hard to get. Yes, sirree. Doesn't get better than this. Bluebee? Yeah, man, you know. Bluebee, short for blueberry. Oh! But I've been vibing with those green crystals lately. In fact, the vibe is so strong, I'd even trade my bluebee for 'em. Whoa, that's intense. I've actually got some of those crystals. You down for a trade then? Say, 60 green crystals for a berry? All good, but hey, I'm here if you change your mind. We're gonna become the best dealer ever. Thought this was a cute game about a mushroom getting home. Nah, we're becoming the best crystal dealer in all the land. Also, look at this one. Hey, hi, hello. Hi. My senses are tingling. Your senses? Yes, yes. I'm trying to collect these old circular relics. I think they were the currency of a past civilization, or they were some sort of frisbee. Still researching, of course. Oh. Well, good luck with that, but I'm sensing 2 more of these relics are in the area. I really need them for my research. Where are they? Since they're somewhere higher up. Too high for me to reach. Yeah, why are my arms so short? Whoa, take it easy. I can find them for you. Oh. Well, thank you, kind stranger. Don't thank me yet. Let me see if I could get them for you first. How many did you say there were again? There should be 2 more around here, according to my senses. Right, your senses. I'll be back then. New mission. Huh? Oops. Oh, we have more mushrooms, I think. Right? No. Wow, look at all the places we've been. I found an ancient relic. Is it worth anything? Who knows. Oh. Oh, you start falling really fast. Oh, there's a bounce pad. Bounce flower. Found an ancient relic. I'm convinced these are frisbees. Oh, did you find both relics yet? Yep, here they are. Ah, such fine specimens. Starting to rethink my frisbee hypothesis now. Thank you so much for your help. No problem. Got about 20 of these green crystals on me. Please take some with you. It's the least I can do. Heck yeah. Now then, time to analyze these relics. Alright. So, where was... I don't remember where that guy was with the blue bee. Ooh, rocks. Ah, I discovered a new mushroom. Let's see what it says. Oh. Some macro Macrolepiota grosera. This massive mushroom is commonly referred to as the parasol mushroom. They're often found solitary in pastures and woodlands. However, they're known to form in fairy rings, which is a naturally occurring ring or arc of mushrooms. Wow, these are just perfect umbrellas. I feel so safe under the shade of these beauties. Thank you, Parasol Shroomy. I agree. Look at these. They make fairy circles. We like fairy circles. A ghost. Hi there. A mushroom using the strength of the winds? That's not something you see every day. Oh, you mean my leaf glider? It's been pretty useful. But it could be better, yes? I'm gonna say yes. Allow me to help then. How? Us forest wisps use the essence of the wind. It breathes through the forest and bringing and taking life as it passes. Whoa. That's really mystical. Yes, very mystical indeed. Here, take some of mine. I found the essence of wind. My glider feels a little stronger. I should find more. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, little mushroom. Oh, it does last longer. Oh, I think that's where the blueberry man is. Hey, hey, hey. Bet for a berry trade. Give you 1 for 60 of those green crystals. You got it. Sweet! 1 bluebee coming right up. I found a bluebee. Farewell, my sweet bluebee. And hello, shiny crystal. Did I have other... I do not have other mushrooms. Bum bum bum. So we need to look for an orange flower. Wonder where it is. Oh. Ooh, a lighter. Oh, that wasn't a platform. I thought I could stand on that. Let's try this again. Oh, that's not solid either. Well, alrighty then. Let's go this way. So this is where I entered at. Okay, so let's go take a look at the ancient passage. Maybe there's something like there that I had just... Ooh, rocks. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's talk to them first. Sup? Hello? Is there a river nearby? Yep. Oh, where is it? Right through this tunnel. Perfect, thank you. But you can't get through. Why not? Because there's a big old fella in there. Taking a big old nap. But I have got to pass through there. It might be my only way home. You tried waking it up? Kinda. Tried asking it to move earlier, but it just responded with food or leave. I'm not trying to get eaten today, so I peaced out. Understandable, have a nice day. So then, is it just a little hungry? Yep, and grumpy. Maybe I can lure it out with some food then. Worth a shot. I saw a blueberry around here earlier. Bet this big fellow would like that. Oh, where is it? I think someone is hoarding one. We're by Myrtle Pools. It's a pretty chill spot. Just follow the path up this hill. Okay. Thanks for the help. Yep. I already got that blueberry. My exceptional gamer talent. And complete lack of focus. I wonder what's over here. It's like a whole little path. Oh, I already did this path. Right, so I have the blueberry. I just want to make sure that I have thoroughly explored everything. Oh, oh no! There we go. Whoa! Almost done. Just need to strap the thing to the thing. Hi. What the? How'd you get up here? I just... Yeah, never mind. I need to focus. My launcher device is almost done. Launcher device? What's it for? Sigh. You see those strawberries over there? Yep. They look juicy and delicious. And I want to eat them all. You and me both. So I'm going to bring them down by launching pebbles at them. Pretty simple, see? But they're like twice your size. How could you possibly eat all? Trust me, I can eat all of them. Oh. All of them. Right. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. I still need to get the final piece for my launcher. What's this final piece exactly? It's a red elastic band that'll let me launch pebbles. Oh, so that's what this is for. Huh? One person doesn't like straws. Dang, are they allergic, or is it just an intense hatred for the straws? I must know. And they like the ones off the bush? Oh, interesting. Oh, they went from hate to this is pretty good. Yeah. Honestly, sometimes strawberries don't taste very good. I think it just depends on, like, how they were stored. Yeah, like, where they're grown makes a huge difference. I usually, or I haven't done it in a year or two, but I usually will make a crap ton of strawberry jam. Uh, I just hadn't this year because they were expensive. I actually came across this elastic band earlier. You can have it if you really need it, though. This is exactly what I need. Thank you, Mushroom. With this, I can finally complete my launcher. Yeah. Yeah, and I want some strawberries now. Well, we're gonna be operating the ballistas. Hell yeah. Wait, what? It'll be easy. I've never operated anything like this before. Sigh. Been spoiled by living in Cali, and I really only like berries off the bush. Mm-hmm. I feel it. Straws do go hard. Look, all you gotta do is aim at the strawberries. That's all we gotta do. Gotta aim at the strawberries. And launch pebbles till they get knocked down. Simple, right? I have terrible aim, so I'm honestly begging you. Alright, fine. Let's do this. We're gonna launch some pebbles. It's one. Hmm. You know what other berries I really like? I really, really like blackberries. So good. All right. Yippee! Time to feast. I don't really eat that stuff, but they look yum. Oh, trust me, they're very, very yum. And, I couldn't have done this without your help, so I want you to have this. Oh, I got the strawberry augmenter! That's what the riddle meant. Because that dude's only thinking about strawberries. I'm surprised it's not like a golem situation where he's just like, strawberries, strawberries, and then like just coughing all over the place. Is it even a mushroom? I found that earlier on my strawberry hunt. I'm not really sure what it is, but it kinda looks like you. Maybe it's your son. Oh my god, chat, we have a son. I don't have a son. Well, we do now. Anytime mushroom. Alright, so we got the augmenter. No new mushrooms, but we can go talk to the wormy guy. Yep, we got a little strawberry themed son. Well, well, well. A seeker of the powerful purple crystals. Hello again. I need to read some more hints on those augmenter thingies. Very well. One of the shrines holds something divine. Alright, so he's not gonna help us figure out how to use the augmenters. So... Oh, there it is. Oh my god. We have a strawberry on our head. This is the best. This is the best. I need to collect all the augmenters now. Okay, so... let's go back and talk to that guy. Well, well, well. Seeker... oh, he just says the same things. So the purple one. One of the shrines. So we need to find that still. Okay, so it's basically, I think we just have to go find the flowers for the shrines. Because we did the one that was less clear. And now we got a strawberry on our head. And we're cute. See, oh, I bet from up there we can make it to that thing. Ah! Ah! I'm still bad at platforming, confirmed. We'll just barely make it. Hi there! Oh my. A gliding mushroom. That's me. You've received the essence of wind, yes? Yep. I spoke with a forest wisp before, and, they let me have some. Very interesting. Must have been for a good reason, so very well. You may have some of mine. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Thanks. Take care, little mushroom. Oh, now we can glide for a lot longer. That's exciting. There we go. Oh. Let's go to the beach. It looks like something is missing here. We need to find the hands. Yep. What is this new mushroom? Chalciporus pipperatus. Nicknamed the peppery bolette. This mushroom is quite easy to identify with its beautiful orange spores. Although edible when thoroughly cooked, the mushroom has a very peppery taste, hence the name peppery bolette. Wait, why are there notes on here about the mushroom's flavor? I'm scared. It's okay, Smushy. We won't eat you. We are aware you are not the foods we are looking for. Doo -doo -doo. Rocks. Alright, let's go talk to the... Hup. Hello? Ho ho ho. Another apprentice? Come to learn the ways of the blade? Actually, Hup. Do not fear the blade, squishy mushroom, for it is not a weapon, but a tool. What is going on here? I am a master of said tool, and said tool holds great power. Power that must be shared. Shared? For a small price. Up. What exactly is this blade thingy for? Paths may be blocked, souls may be trapped, but the ways of the blade can free them. A slash here, and a hiya there. I guess it sounds pretty useful. What's the price for this blade tool thing? The price, you ask? Oh. I merely request green crystals in exchange for such awesome power. How many do you want? Oh, hell yeah. We're getting a sword. We're gonna go stab some things. I probably shouldn't run with this out. We have a new mission. I've made a knight of you, little squish. Thanks. Tread carefully as you harness the power of the blade, for you may use it to cut down the vines blocking your path, but never unleash its awesome power on an individual. Okay, I won't. How do I... Oh, I don't get to just wildly swing it around, do I? So there's a pink one. I bet the flower is probably up here. Oh. Also have to collect all these purple ones for when we get the augments, because they are cool. I thought the pink flower would be up here, but it's not. Oh yeah, we can make it. We found the hands. Oh, we found a hand. Okay. Oh, I found the other hand. Oh, and a rock. Yippee! That gave us the flower. Let's go. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I just thought I would get more spores. Oh, no, the spores come from the shrines, that's right. Wonder what the spores are for. I'm so excited to find out, because I'm starting to collect a lot of them. Oh, there's a can up there. Is it hiding any secrets? Beastie secrets? No. Well, we can go into the crystal thing now. Whoa. This is so cool. I'll have to go back for that rock later. I want to see what's up here. Oh! This game is so cool. Alright, now we go for the purple rocks. Oh, oh, I could have just glided back to... Whee! Okay, so there's gotta be another button somewhere. Oh, bonk. Oh, is that a secret? No. Maybe I just missed a button somewhere? Surely that must be the case. So we push the one button. Oh. You see. Okay, so we need... Find something that upgrades the hook thingies. So we can only do that once. Unless... Yeah, we can only do that once. Okie dokie. Well, we now have the sword, so we can just go back and check, like, everything now. So there was a lot of vine doors that we were not able to get through. Oops. Oh, we never did find the orange one. Bet it's up here. And it's behind a vine door. Just so happens. There we go. Yippee! We found the purple augmenter. Oh! Get so cute now. Love this. Alright. So we got the orange flower now. We got... I think we have almost all of them. There's just like one more to do. That was lucky. Ooh, let's go mine this big rock. Okay. So we have the strawberry and the purple. I don't think I've seen any other wisps, unless there's one up there, which there very well could be. I also love the music in this game. And I know that this is probably their intention with the music, but I don't know if you've ever heard the synthesizers that are like hooked up to mushrooms and use like that as a like audio thing, you know? Like a filter thing to produce a tone or tones. But it reminds me very much of that and I love it. Oh, let's see. So I've already been up here. There is something up there. There's a whole nother pool. Or maybe I've already seen that and I'm just silly. Yeah, no, I'm just silly because that was there the whole time. Oof. Sure, I got these mushrooms. Wonder if I missed anything in here. We shall see. Oops. Hmm. Doesn't look like I've missed anything. Wonder what happens if I talk to him. How goes the research? Still analyzing these relics. They definitely weren't a currency, though. I think they might have been some sort of wheel. Further analysis is needed. Fair enough. So, flower shrines. I feel like I'm missing something over by the anemone woods. So there's just like a weird looking edge over there, and I'm wondering if there's something over there that I just missed. Actually, yeah, I think I can make that. Eh, I can't make that. Dang. Let's look at the map. So, yeah, okay. So that is a little section of the map that I am in fact missing. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh. Ooh. Alright. It has been an hour and a half, and I think now is a lovely time for a break. So I am going to put up the BRB and then go grab some water. But I will leave this up so we can listen to that sweet, sweet music. Alright, be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's get back to adventuring. Oh, go under these? At least that one. It might be time to go do the blueberry thing. Let's go feed the bluebee to the big fella. Ooh, rocks. Oh, I don't think I ever went over there. Oh, rocks. Alrighty. I have explored as much as I can with my current tool set. It's time to go find more tools. Gave him the bloob. That was delicious. Bring me another. Wait, are you serious? Yes. But can you please just move out of the way now? No. Bring food. Fine. Alright, let's go find another bloob. We gone up here? Yes, we have. Can I open this with my sword? No. Let's go ask the riddle worm some more things. Alright, so there's gotta be another flower shrine somewhere. I'm assuming that the flower shrine I'm looking for is actually up on that one, that one area over there. Or like in that area. Let's see. Also run along this wall to see what's in these, because maybe there's one hidden in here and I just don't know it. Oh, there's a rock, though. I always use more rocks. I don't think we can go any farther. No, it's not like a door or anything. Hmm. Oh, it's up here. Oh. Oh. Purple rock. Stay observant in the forest, little mushroom. Us forest wisps often keep to ourselves, and we stay higher up to feel the forest breathe. So you need to look closely to find us. I will do my best. There wasn't anything in here. Hmm. I wonder if I can get up here now. Yeah, there's flowers up there. Oh, they're just flowers. Hmm. Maybe I missed something back here. Hmm. I don't think I missed anything over here. Unless... No. Ooh, a rock. Maybe I can figure out that one cave. I'll go in with fresh eyes. I'm super glowy now. Wait, I bet if I just... Nope, I go too low. Wait, what if I... There we go. Yeah! Wonder what happens if I fall into it. It does. It refreshes it. Let's go. Alright, now we gotta see what's over here. Ooh. We need something to smash him. Let's see what's up here. 'Cause I see rocks. Oh, oh. Buttons everywhere. So many buttons. Does it show? There is no map either. We are just exploring the way the great mushroom in the sky intended. Oh! You gotta explode things. Looks like something's missing here. Alright, so I gotta go find a missing thingy. Ooh. Ooh. Another... Oh, it's a wind tunnel. Oh. So now we just gotta go find that missing piece, which must be over here if it's not over there. Oh. You believe it, it's over there. How do I get there? Oh. That's how. There we go. Oh! Bleach! Hi, welcome on in. How are you doing? We trade! What game were you playing, Bleach? Oh. That sounds fun. Oop. Hold on. There we go. Ooh. You can push this. I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing, but I have it. What? Oh! Break the crystals. Yeah! Oh! That hit with more power than I thought it would. We got a bloob. We got a bloobie. Oh, hey, is that a rock? It is a rock. An even 40 rocks. Let's go. Ooh. It's so bright and colorful out here. I love it so much. Alright, now we have to go back to the passage, because I don't think there's anything else for me to do right now. Here we go. There's blue. Gah! You brought me out. In the sun. I need darkness. Well, there's plenty of darkness in front of you. Another perfectly shaded tunnel for you to nap in. But the one I'm already in is so nice. I don't know if I can leave it. But this one is darker inside. Is it? Yeah. It's got a better angle. You know, from the sun? Okay. I'm convinced. We got the lizard out of the hole. Let's go. Look at him. It's just a big tronker. Dang. You really got rid of that big fella. Not bad for a little mushroom. It wasn't easy, but now everyone can pass through. Yep. Are you going to check out the other side also? Probably not. Just gonna keep standing here. It's my favorite thing to do. Just stand here all day and all night. I don't even sleep. I just stand here. Uh, that sounds nice. Have fun. I love how awkward that interaction was. It is my favorite thing. 100%. Ooh, a new map. Max Cap Falls. And I see new mushrooms. Amanita muscaria. This species, commonly known as the fly agaric. Where does this nickname come from? Well, when combined with milk, this mushroom can be used to kill houseflies. Quite fascinating. Fly agaric is also a well-known species with its iconic red cap and white spot, but there are actually yellow and white variants as well. Hey, these fungi kind of look like me. I wonder if we're related. I've got to catch up on my ancestry. It's so cool. I didn't know that you mix it with milk, it kills houseflies. That's wild. Oh, I can't climb that. Ooh, a person. This nectar sure is good, hmm? Uh, I don't really eat that kind of stuff. You don't eat nectar? Hmm? Nope. How do you live with yourself? Hmm? I live my life nectarless. That's a bit weird, don't you think? Hmm? Not to us shroomies, really. Hmm. Are you mushrooms good at catching nectar? Uh, sure, I guess. Mm-hmm. Could you help fill up this last bucket for me? I just need one more as backup nectar. Think you could help me out? Hmm. Hmm? No nectar. Yeah, no nectar. Thank you, mushroom. I think 15 drops should do it. Hmm? Nectar! Are you asking me or telling me? Good luck. Oh, we're catching bee barf. Bee barf hard to catch. That should do it. Oh, yeah. Nectar. Nectar. Ooh. This bucket sure is full. Hmm. Yep. I tried my best. You are the best. Maybe I should reward you with something. Hmm. Came across these green crystals earlier, but there's no nectar in them, so I have no need for them. Maybe you'd like them. Hmm. Sure. Hmm. Take some for the road, then. Oh, thanks. No, 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 no. Thank you. I'm such an enabler. Oh, wait. I already determined that I can't climb up that. Wax Cap Falls. Woo! You are killing it. Just stay focused and don't look down. Are, are you two climbers? Sure are. Oh, are you here for your lessons too? I'm kinda in the middle of one right now, but come back later and I can book you in. Lessons for what? Climbing. Oh, no thank you. I'm pretty familiar with climbing now. Really? Yep. These rusty hooks have got me around pretty well. Rusty hooks? Sounds like you're in need of an upgrade. What do you mean? Well, rusty hooks will only get you so far, but if you want to climb higher, you'll need some better hooks. And lucky for you, I've got a pair. I'll even knock the price down on them, since you don't want any lessons. Oh, well, I guess I could use these as an upgrade then. What do you want for them, though? Green crystals, baby. I had a feeling you'd say that. So new hooks without the climbing lessons bundle. That should cost around... This one, carry the two, divide by 19.245, repeating. Calculating in my head, hang on. Let's just say 60 green crystals and we've got a deal. Deal. Good choice. Sturdy hooks. no longer rusty, but still trusty. We like to see it. Those babies will let you climb even higher. But, just be careful out there, okay? I'm not responsible for any injuries. Wait, what? I care. No, that's good to know. Oh, new mushrooms. Hygrosabe flaves and flavescens. Hygrosabes is a genus of guild fungi and commonly called wax caps given their waxy appearance. They're quite hard to miss and they're often brightly colored, such as the yellow Hygrossabe flavescens. Wax caps can be found worldwide with over 150 identified species. Seeing mushrooms come in different colors makes me so happy. I used to think flowers were the most colorful thing in nature, but not anymore. Us shroomies are beautiful too. Heck yeah. So now I should be able to do the double climbs, right? Is that what it was telling me? Yeah! Let us go. Expert climber. Oh, there's a little rock friend. What the? How'd a squishy mushroom get way up here? I just climb my way up? With your bare hands? Not exactly. I have these hooks that let me... Almost thought you were tough for a second. Wow. But it looks like you're just a little squishy little squish. And guess what? What? I don't associate with softy squishies like you. Life is tough. So you gotta be tough. Now get out of me sight. That was really rude. Life is rude. I thought you said life is tough. Would you just get out of here, you softy? Absolutely antagonizing that poor little rock. Oh. Oh, I completely did not pick those up. Ooh. Looks like I can light this. That is true. It does look like it's very flammable. Oh, it's like those little incense cones. A wisp. Hello. A flying mushroom. Must be my lucky day. Yep, that's me. Looking for some wind essence? Yeah, I am, actually. Because I've got none. Wait, really? But aren't you a forest wisp? Gotten wind essence from your kind before. Nah. I mean, I am a forest wisp, but I've used all my wind essence on something way cooler. What's that? A gliding game. And it's the perfect game for fellow flyers like you. How do you play? All you've got to do is glide through every wind loop and make it to the end without falling once. Want to give it a try? So I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Superman 64. Oh, don't freak out. But I'm taking away your wind essence for the game. Wait, what? It's just to make things fair, okay? Your gliding won't last very long, but each time you pass through a wind loop, your gliding stamina goes back up. And you get a little boost. Hehe. I believe in you! Let's go. Woohoo! I can't believe a flying mushroom just beat the first level. Thanks. You know, you've got some skills there with that glider. Maybe you got the skills for my next level. Want to give it a try? Yes. Alright. You got this. That is the best first message I have ever gotten. I love it. You don't have to croak if you become a frog. You can ribbit instead. You did good out there. Yeah, I dig it. Well, come on in. It looks like you missed some wind loops. Remember, oh, I have to pass through them all. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is a fun game. I saw it on a sale and was like, what is this? And then immediately got it. And I am super happy. I highly recommend anyone who hasn't played it to go get it. For sure. We're amazing out there. Thanks. I'm starting to get the hang of it now, I think. I wasn't sure if you'd be ready, honestly. But you've proven me wrong. I think you have what it takes to take on my final level. Are you ready? Alright. Wow, this is a long one. You got this. Whew. That one was a little bit tougher for sure. Phew. I don't believe it. I mean, I was already impressed when I saw a flying mushroom, but then you went and beat every single level? You might be the best glider I've ever seen! Oh, well thanks. I guess it just takes practice. I'm convinced you are a super mushroom. Let me give you even more power. What power? The super essence! Oh, it's essence, but super. I have a glider boost now. Whoa. What's it do? Whenever your glider stamina is fully recharged, you'll get a little boost once it opens. Oh, just like your game. Exactly. This isn't something us forest wisps give out so easily, but you've proven yourself worthy of my flying mushroom friend. Wow. Thanks so much. No, no, no. Thank you for playing my game. Ooh. Looks like I can light this. Looks like I can light all of these things, but I'm missing, like, matches or something. Oh. Oh, there's like a gigantic fire up on the hill. Whee! Sir. Whoa. Cool fire. Oh. He says thank you and that you have a cool mushroom cap. Um, who exactly said that? The fire did, of course. The fire spoke? His name is Steve. He's a little shy, so he only talks to me, really. Hello, Steve. He says hello. So, did you create Steve? Sure did. He just turned 1 week old, actually. You've been keeping this fire going all week? Oh, yeah. Just gotta keep feeding Steve. Fires love eating wood. Makes him happy. Right, Steve? Just when you went and thought there wasn't mushroom for improvement, you got an upgrade. Exactly. That is perfect. Aw, you're my best friend too. How'd you make such a huge fire? Well, Steve started out pretty small. I just used my fire starter to get things going. Then Steve told me he was hungry, so I grabbed some more wood for him. And here we are. You created Steve with a fire starter? Yep. It's just some flint and steel that you rub together to spark. Do it fast enough and boom. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. In fact, I could give you a fire starter kit if you like. Maybe you could use it to create a Steve of your own. I don't know about creating Steve, but that might come in handy. What do you want for it? Steve and I have been really into those green crystals lately. Got any of those? Yep. Yes! Okay, okay. We'll give you a fighter starter kit for 30. Dang. We're pretty bad at sales, aren't we, Steve? Sorry. Well, our offer still stands if you ever change your mind. Alright, we gotta go get some crystals. Oh, I got another mushroom. Crystals. I'm already loving this lighter upgrade. Ooh, crystals. Ooh. Oh yeah. Absolutely crystal clear. Well, well, well. A seeker of the... Hello again. Burden augmenter. Ooh. Ooh, a honey one. Need to go eat. Going to lurk. Right, have good foods. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the puns, I love them. Ooh, crystals. Oh, there's a thing up there. Ooh, a rock. Uh, Oh, oh no. Why not? Hmm. Brutal reset. Yeah, I'm like wondering what's going on right now. Because I'm like, I should be able to hook them. Maybe I'll... Maybe I'll do that, since that was not working. For whatever strange reason. Ooh, wind. Hi there, Forest Wisp. So you're familiar with my kind, yes? Yep. I was given some Essence of Wind before. It's been really helpful. Happy to hear that. We always try to help those in need of the forest. After all, life can be difficult. So it's important to go with the flow, and if we can help provide this flow, we will do so. Go with the flow. Like the wind? Exactly. And speaking of that, please take this Essence of Wind with you. Even better, Leaf. Seems you already know what this does, so use it wisely on journey. Thank you. Ooh, rock. That was a big one. Oh. Cool. Um, Alright, so now we can actually go get the fire thing, because I just remembered that upon seeing Steve. Hey, look who's back. Hi again. And hi, Steve. Steve said, "What up, son?" Such a cool guy. Hey, still looking to trade for that fire starter kit? Heck yeah. Flame O. Wow, science. It's actually pretty easy. You rub the flint and steel together, you'll create sparks. You gotta do it really fast. So just keep that in mind when you use it. Sounds easy enough. Thanks, you two. No problem. That one's already lit. We need to light these other ones. Ooh. Ooh, a spore. Oh. Does it power up my sprinting ability? It does. Ooh, rocks. Ooh, a blue rock. Ooh, a green rock. Hello. Rock, 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 rock. Rock, rock. Rock, 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 rock. Right. Can't talk to that one. Um, excuse me. Would you please step aside? I think I see something in there that I need. Password. Huh? What password? Yeah, you're definitely not a member. I don't think I am, but can I... Initiation of new members ended last season. Last season. So get lost. What? That's so rude. We got a strict policy here, alright? Okay, but the only way to become a club member is to know the secret password. The only way to know the password is to be initiated. No password, no entry. Very simple. Can I at least peek inside? Not without the flippin' password, mushroom. I love these rocks. Psst. Hey, mushroom. Over here. Are you gonna tell me to yell at me too? Oh, sorry about that. Our leader is real dingus. Uh, I wanted to help actually. Oh, listen. You're not gonna get in there without knowing our secret password, and our current leader definitely won't give it to you. But the founder of our club still knows the password. She might give it to you. Ooh, she sounds important. But where is this club founder exactly? That's sort of the problem. She abandoned the club a long time ago. Then that dingus over there declared himself leader. That's so unfair. Tell me about it. I haven't seen our club's founder ever since that day. But I've heard rumors of someone living near Maple Sanctuary. I think I met her before, but she basically kicked me off her property. That sounds like her. She's tough as mushrooms. Mushrooms? Wait, no, that's not right. She's tough as dingus. What even is that? But she shows respect to those that can prove themselves. How am I supposed to do that? Go back and talk to her again, but this time, mention the club. Maybe she'll reason with you then. I guess I can try that. Thanks. The Rocks run a mafia confirmed. Hello. Well. What an interesting little mushroom. Uh, Thanks. Something seems different about you. Perhaps you've received the essence of wind? Yes, I have. Some other forest wisp gave it to me. Ah, I see. Seems the spirit of the forest is with you, little mushroom. It trusts you with our strength. Whoa. I've never even met them before. Perhaps they are watching over you then. But I see your glider could be strengthened even further. So you may have some of my essence of wind. Yippee! Thank you. I promise to take good care of this essency stuff. Yippee! Alright, real quick, I'm gonna take a quick break. My headphones are basically dead and they keep saying battery low, so I will be right back. Short break. Alrighty. Ooh, rocks. Oi, little mushroom fella. Looking for a way out of here too? Yep. I heard this river leads to a lake. Can we not pass through? Mate, you see how thin them bars are? No way we're getting through there. But I'm busting through them bars. These bad boys. What are the bad boys? The bombs in front of me, mate. They're big boom booms. And they're gonna blast a hole through this drain. At least they will. Once I find some more explosive powder. Explosive powder? That's right, mate. These bombs are just empty shells right now. Need to fill them with explosive powder. Otherwise, these big boom booms will be no boom booms. You picking up what I'm putting down? I think so. Do you know where this explosive powder is? Bunch of rascals got one in their little clubhouse. It's just this green birdhouse they've taken over. They wouldn't let me in because they're a bunch of punks. I'm sure I can reason with them. Reason? With those punks? I don't know about that, mate. But I guess it's worth a shot. Oh, I'll find a way. Or die trying. I got an acorn. Oh, an acorn? Who dropped this down here? It was me. I'm just a little mushroom. And don't be mad. I'm just a little mushroom. I meant no harm. You saved me. I have? I thought I saved enough acorns for today, but it turns out I was missing 2 more. You just brought me 1. Now I won't completely starve. Oh. Well, happy to help. Enjoy your acorn. Wait, please don't leave yet. Oh, do you need something else? Actually, I was wondering if you'd bring me 1 more acorn. It should be around here somewhere. Sure. I'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you. I had no idea that would happen. I was just being a menace. Right, so if that 1 acorn was there, and the other one could be up here, or maybe it's down in this thing. It's down in the thing. Doom, doom, doom. Gonna go throw another acorn in the hole. Ouch! Oh, wait. Yes! Mushroom, are you there? Yeah, it's me. Sorry. I guess I dropped it right on your head. No, you're fine. I was basically asking for it because I'm sitting right under the hole. But thanks for bringing me the last one. No problem. Before you go, I dug around and found this. It tasted awful. Maybe you'll have some use of it. Feel so powerful right now. We zoom in. Wait. Yes! There's a secret behind the waterfall, and I'm happy. Wonder if there's a secret behind that waterfall, too. The squishy is back? I thought I told you already. Oh, wait. You look kind of familiar. Oh, no. You wouldn't happen to be a member of that club. Oh, no, no, no. Do not associate me with that club. I'm retired, alright? And I refuse to take care of those softies. Softies? Life is tough. So you gotta be tough. But they never understood that, so I left what I started. So you are the founder. Maybe you can help me then. Help you get tougher? Not exactly. I just really need to learn the secret password. It's my only way of getting back home. There's this explosive powder inside the clubhouse. Getting it will be one step closer to finding my way home. Huh. So you're just a lost little squish then? Yep. It's taken from my home. I'm just trying to get everything I can to make it back. Alright. Alright, I've heard enough. Sigh. So you want the secret password, huh? Yes. Prove to me you're worthy of it then. How? Remember what I said earlier? Life is tough. And that club is only for tough folk. You just seem like a soft little... a soft squishy squish. But hey, prove me wrong, and the secret password is yours. Hehehe. Follow me, little squish. We are gonna be an absolute... Oh. I thought we were gonna have to fight. How did you... Listen up. You've got no glider or hooks. Just pure toughness. The only tough folk make it to the end of this obstacle course. This seems a little intense. Stop being so soft. Okay, okay. Make it to the end of this course and I'll give you that password. Prove me wrong, little squish. Oh boy. Whee. Rip. I'm gonna go this way. Welcome in, Free. How are you doing today? Oh, crap. Oh my god. Anna. So I'm glad to hear it. Glad you're doing good. Aw. Okay. These ones move, but do they fall? They do not fall, they just move. Oh, this one's got it all. It's got the flower bounces, the can jumps, the box fallings, the moving blocks, everything. You actually did it! Ooh, I never doubted you, little squishy. It kind of sounded like you did. Come on, come on. Let's get out of here. You really proved me wrong, little squish. It's like I always say, life is tough. You know, maybe I am soft and squishy, but I don't mind. I'm happy with who I am. Tough or soft, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter? I think there's times for both. But maybe being brave is what's important. I didn't finish your obstacle course because I was tough. I finished it because I was brave. Oh, flipping the script. Dang. Nobody has ever put it like that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you're right about all this. I always thought being tough would get me through life. I made the whole club based on that, but it just fell apart. I think you deserve this more than anyone. We got the secret password. So secretive. Maybe I should fold it. Whoa. It's so secretive. Just don't let anyone see that, okay? It's safe with me. Listen, what you said really spoke to me. I think I gotta stop pretending like I'm tough all the time. I'm going to try and be more brave. You can do it. Thanks, little squish. And come back anytime. I've got even more difficult obstacle course for you to try, still. Oh. Okay, well, I want to do that, brave little squish. You're keeping that secret password hidden, right? Yep. Good, good. Remember how I said there's a more difficult obstacle course? I think so. Well, I think you're tough. No, wait. Definitely brave enough to beat it. Want to give it a try? Yeah. Follow me. Alright. This is a difficult one, little squish. No one has ever beaten it. Has ever beaten it. Seriously? I think I changed my mind. But I know you can do it. Get out there and make me proud. I'll try my best. We got this, we got this. What? I almost jumped to my doom. I don't know why, but that was like, that felt very close to me. A little bit of a unclench kind of feeling. Oh, holy rock! Little Squish, you actually beat it! Whew, can't believe it. Even I haven't finished this one before. And I made it! Uh, you did a good job making it. I thank you, little Squish. Time to head back. Oh, what's my prize? That was tough. But you did it! Watching you take on those obstacles out there, it was the bravest thing I have ever seen! Thanks. You know what? I've had this weird thing for a while now. I think you might be related to it, but I want you to have it. Ooh, I got the Verdant Augmenter. Let's see what we look like as green. Oh, thanks. You're welcome, little Squish. Come back if you ever want to run through it again, for fun. Took me forever to build it, so it's not going anywhere anyways. Yippee. Oh my goodness, the achievement for that is, do you even parkour? Oh, I got a little curly Q. Let's go. Oops. Alright, so we have the password now. So we can just head on over to that birdhouse and get that. What is that glowing up there? There's a thing up there. I gotta go get it. Ooh, it's all sparkly. You found a container of light. This thing contains light? Is this magic? Sure is. Ooh, rock. And a new mushroom. I think I have a few new mushrooms, actually. I have a lot of new mushrooms. And Cantharellus Siberius, commonly known as the Garol or Chanterelle. This species is highly prized, fragrant, and edible. They're often grouped together and are known to have a scent that is somewhat apricot-like, so be sure to stop and smell the chanterelles. These mushrooms smell really good. And I think they're edible too. Oh no, what am I thinking about? What a crisis to have, honestly. Exudoporus frosty, commonly known as the apple bullet. This species is easily recognized by its sticky red cap and network-like pattern of its stipe. Like many other mushrooms, this bullet changes colors when cut or bruised specifically to a bluer tone. But when young, it exudes amber-colored drops on the pores on the porous surface. Scientists call this an apple bullet. It doesn't look like an apple, though. If anything, it looks like a... Uh... Okay, I give up. It's an apple. Datala... Datalepolepis tricolor. About this mushroom. These multicolored species is one of my favorite polypores. Polypores are often called often called often called bracket fungi, are a group of fungi that typically resemble this woody, shelf-like characteristic. In particular, this species is often misidentified as the famous turkey tail mushroom. A quick way to tell the difference is to check the underside. Turkey tail does not have gills, while this species does. This mushroom seems like a great bet. I can see myself napping on one high up in the trees. Just the thought of it makes me kind of sleepy. Zzz. Hello. Howdy! What's a little mushroom like you doing around here? I'm just looking for a way back home. I was thinking of checking out this cave, actually. Do you know anything about it? Ooh, boy. Mushroom, oh, mushroom. That cave right there is advanced darkness. We're talking pitch black, baby. Just talking about it gets me all spooked. Have you tried going down there yourself? Heck yeah, I tried. But my torch just wasn't bright enough for me to see. Best you stay away from it, little mushroom. Trust me. But I've got to try at least. Isn't there something brighter I could use to light the way? Something brighter. Oh, hang on now. I got a little invention that I could whip up. It ought to do just the trick. Oh, well thanks. But you gotta get me the main piece for me to make it. A hot take that I have that not many others do. Alright, I got a hot take. So pizza is far better without tomato sauce. Tomato-based sauce. Just get rid of it. I will eat that all day long. 10 times better than any sauce pizza could ever be. I don't know if that's really a hot take, but it has definitely upset people in the past when they found that out. Honestly, just some light olive oil, or, I don't know, just some herbs. Gotta hop off now. Of course, thank you for being here. We appreciated the puns. Feel free to drop in anytime. Oh, preferred name. As if you have a preferred name, just let me know. But yeah, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. I didn't even think about that till now. I'm still learning. But yeah, gotta get me the main piece for me to make it. I'd get it myself, but I ain't got the skills to climb up there. What exactly do you need? A big old light bulb. There's one way above us that came loose and fell off a while ago. Think you can get it for old Riley? Oh, actually I came across it earlier. You kidding me? You got some skills. I'll tell you what. Now just give me a sec here while I craft this beauty. She's all done. I got a headlamp. I am one with the light. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa. This is cool. That's what I'm saying. This baby will light your way in the caves and keep your hands free. Thanks so much. Shoot. I'm just happy I gotta finally make the thing. I had the idea for forever, but never got the main ingredient. But just be careful in that cave there. Okay, I'll be careful. Say, what are your guys' hot takes? Mine is give me the pizza without the tomato sauce, because it's just better by default. So what are your guys's? Oh my goodness, this is so cool. On some Zaz. That does sound good, actually. Like, I feel like maybe this will further the hot take. I will take any pizza with any sauce over tomato sauce. 100%. The only exception is if it's like a barbecue pizza. Well, I mean, I guess that's not an exception necessarily. It's just most barbecue sauces are tomato based. You ever been in a situation where somebody accused you of lying and you replied with, I might be amphibian, but I ain't fibbing? I haven't been in that situation yet, but I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I like most everyone by default, unless they're mean. So if you're not mean, then I probably like you. Just don't be mean. Looks like someone left a note here. Read the note. This cave continues to puzzle me. Shortly after entering it, I came across this artifact. I wish I knew its purpose, but its functionality appears to be locked. I believe a specific code must be entered to activate it. When does a farmer dance? I don't know when does a farmer dance. It's when they drop the beat. That's a good one. I like that one. We do love puns here. This is a pun-friendly chat. I've tried several patterns now, with no success. Perhaps the code is lying around here somewhere. Oh well. I'm going to try and find another way forward. To those who may have been reading this, good luck. Off-brand... Off-brand offspring. See, is it cool if I call you Spring for short? Also, welcome on in. Thank you for the puns. There we go. So it's So it is... Nope. So it's 1, 2, 3, and it's gotta be... There we go. I cracked the code. No! Oh, hey, what's up here? Oh. Whoops. Ooh. My love, forgive me. We will never be together again. Hello. Ah! Oh. You're not my love. No. You must be thinking of someone else. Yes. We traveled through the caves together. But then, it happened. Uh... What exactly happened here? This cave separated us. It doesn't want us to be together. Sounds like you two were pretty lost. Is this what you want, caves? For me to die alone? Calm down. You're not going to die alone. You just need to get out of here first. How? This cave put a giant boulder between us. Giant boulder here just to trap us. Actually, I just cleared the way out. What? But how? I blew through the boulder with a bomb. Did you seriously not hear that loud explosion just now? It has been a good day for puns. Perhaps we make this an unofficial chat rule? Absolutely. Please enter chat with a good pun or dad joke that yes. How do I set that? That needs to be the default. For my love, she is gone. Well, I'm still exploring this cave, so maybe I'll find her while I'm here. You mean we could still be reunited? Yep. Ha ha ha! Take that, cave! You cannot keep us separated forever! Yeah, you tell him. Just keep making your way down until you see the exit. And if I find her, I'll tell her to meet you outside. I'm forever in your debt, my fellow mushroom. I don't have much to give, but please take this as my thanks. Spore of energy. Yippee. Oh, you didn't have to give me anything. But, thanks anyways. It's the least I can do for my savior. Now off I go. Away from this wretched cave. Be careful. Zoom. Oh my god. Do you know what I just realized? Do you know what I just realized? We Naruto run. We Naruto run. We Naruto run. I can't even say that. I can't even speak properly. I'm so excited. Whee! Realize D's. D's what? Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Gasp. I can't believe you just did that to me. I've been betrayed. By my own mod. Whee! You just submit your daily joke. Alright. I'm holding. I'm holding. No pressure, but we're stuck here until I get that joke. How does a frog feel when it has a broken leg? Hmm. Unhappy, that's a good one. I like that one. Alright. Looks like someone left a note here. Something seems strange about this room. As if something was disrupted here. And I believe these statues are the disrupted. Perhaps they were arranged in a specific way before? I thought about pushing them back myself, but I am a bit scared to touch them. I'm not superstitious, but maybe just a little. So I'll leave these to be and find another way out. Ooh. So I feel like they need to be facing each other. This? Dabs on them. Excellent. Worthy. Approved. Dab usage. Approved. You won a prize. A frog high five. Just as soon as I push this guy back to where he goes. There it is, your frog high five. I hope you heard it. I hope you got it. I hope it traveled to you safely through the interwebs. Ooh, a square rock that I broke. Looks like someone left a note here. This isn't looking too good for me. That drain seems to be the only exit. I can't swim down to it. There seems to be a pipe that leads on as well, but it's also buried underwater. There might be a way to shut this water off, but I haven't confirmed this yet. What a messy situation I'm in. Don't worry, we'll save you. Eh. Ooh, rock. Also, I have to say, I like that because my silly little amphibian brain has been watching a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender. All I thought is it's a reverse of that one tunnel. Ooh, vines! Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Ooh, a new mushroom. Let's see what this one's called. Mycenia chlorophyos. Mycenia chlorophyos is truly an extraordinary species with its rare bioluminescent property. Its beautiful glow doesn't last as long as you'd hope, persisting for roughly 3 days as it gradually fades in strength. So admire this fascinating species while you can. I'm officially jealous of these guys. I want to be a glowing mushroom camp. Well, I guess this headlamp kinda counts. So true. There's a big rock. Secret tunnel. Oh my goodness. An angel! You've come to save me. I'm just mushroom. Nonsense. We're currently lighting away in the darkness. Yeah? Are you rescuing me from my doom? I guess so. Did you blow a hole through that boulder with your angel superpowers? No, there was a bomb. You're an angel! Well, I thank you so much for coming to me. But my love is lost in this cave too. He's very slow and needs our help. Oh, don't worry. I found him earlier, actually. He should be waiting for you outside. So you're his angel too? Combo angel. I knew it. Yes, I'm a combo angel. Amazing. I don't know if your kind uses these. Please take it as my thanks. Oh, we gotta be blue now. It's blue like the ocean. Wait, I've never seen the ocean. Thanks. I hope I get to see you again, my angel. Star-crossed lover, star-lost lovers. That had to have been like a reference to that whole Atla episode, I swear. I hope so. No one tell me if it wasn't and it was just a coincidence. Craft skin for 12 purple crystals. Yes, please. Oh, look at me. I got the little drippies now. That's cool. Let's look around. Alright, I don't think there's anything. Ooh. gonna head off to sleep. Thanks. I hope you have a good sleeps. Get good sleeps, and I hope you have a really good day tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Look at all the bombs. Oh, I got an explosive powder. You're doing wonderful. Don't be so hard on yourself. Aww. Oh, right. I have already told you. Before you yell at me, I have the secret password. So you have to recruit me now. How did you... I spoke to the founder of your club. She just gave it to you? That traitor! No, I earned it. Just like all of you did. You mean you actually made it through her obstacle course? Yep. Wow. Nobody but her has actually made it through the course. I guess I was completely wrong about you. Well, try not to judge others so quickly. And maybe be more nice to those around you. Those are the qualities of a good leader. A good leader. Maybe I haven't been so good after all. I'll do better. I want to be more honorable like you. Good. Well, I hereby welcome... Wait, what's your name? Smushy. Ahem. I hereby welcome Member Smushy. Finally. You've earned it, Smushy. Go on and check out the clubhouse. Got the explosive powder. Heck yeah. There's a D-pad, a thing, and some more rock for me to smash. Oi. What's the situation? I found some explosive powder. Are you serious? Got something we can light it with, too. Well, let's not waste any time then, mate. Hell yeah. We're gonna explode things. Hehehe. Kapoom. It actually worked. It looks like we cracked it a good bit. Darn right we did, mate. Bet one more big boom will finish this. Just need another explosive powder is all. So, any ideas where I could find it? Mate, I searched everywhere for some, but There's one spot I couldn't check. The cryptic caverns. The what now? It's a cave nearby, that could have it. But mate, it's insanely dark in there. 2 steps in and I had to leave because I stubbed my foot. Maybe I can explore it somehow. I'll see what I can do. Just sit tight. Oi. Those cracked bars are taunting me. They're ready to break, but just needs one more big boom boom. Well, I found one more explosive powder. You found it? Mate, you're the best. Hopefully this finishes the job. It will, it will, it will. Let's get this show on the road. We've done it. It's broken. We did it! Woo! Yeah, baby! I can finally get to the lake on the other side. My home. Could be there. I hope it is, mate. I couldn't have busted through that drain without you. But now, I'm free. I hope you find what you're looking for. Thanks, mate. Heck yeah. So how's the nectar? So good. Really gonna drink all of that, though. All of it and more. Wow, that's impressive. Gotten pretty good at collecting it, too. I once collected 20 drops in just 45 seconds. That's insane. Quite insane. But I saw that you were quite skilled out there. Maybe you could even beat my record. Oh, I don't know about all that. Want to give it a try? Alright, I think I'm gonna give this a try, and then I'll probably be wrapping up stream soon. You've got 45 seconds to beat my record of 20 nectar drops. I think I did it. Time's up! Holy guacamole! Guaca what? You actually beat my record. I'm very impressed, Mushroom. Thanks. This calls for a special reward. Something you can't find anywhere else. Something right here from this nectar. The suspense is killing me. Accept your prize. Honey Augmenter. Why is this mushroom so sticky? Now I'm sticky. Well, that sounds like fun. I found this growing right here in the land of nectar. Perhaps you'll have use of it. Oh, well thanks. Enjoy your nectar. I am a honey mush. Alright. Well, with that, I think it is time to wrap things up and raid on out. It has been a lot of fun. Gonna go ahead and save and quit. It has been so much fun playing this game with y'all and discovering it. And yeah, we're gonna find someone to raid. Let me just double check. Sometimes my list is not up to date. Oh, perfect. We're gonna go raid someone who's playing a platformer. It's a Super Mario World ROM hack. They've raided us a handful of times before. And so let's go say hi to them. I really need to actually set up raid commands. That would be a smart thing to do. So if you are subbed or have the points to unlock a sub emote, you can go ahead and copy and paste this one, oh, this one, and if you don't have the points to get the sub emote, there's going to be this one. So copy those, and we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid my favorite flesh tuber. Did I spell that right? I did spell that right. All right. So yeah, thank you all for being here. If you missed anything or like my stuff, I do have a YouTube channel where I upload all the VODs. Um, Let me go ahead and grab that. Which I need to make a command for that as well. There's my YouTube. So VODs are there, and I'm pretty much uploading. I'm going to be uploading almost every single day, or trying to.